Good afternoon, Indy Nation. We're your anchors, Bella Gordon
and Nikki Alvarado. We hope you all had a great week.
This is your Independence News.
Do you know where anyone is?
I thought people were going to come in here.
Well, I don't know where they are, and we have to film.
You know, I used to listen to this song, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get everyone in here.
Calling all the monsters, calling all the monsters, calling all the monsters. Hard thumbs and you jump, coming down with goosebumps. You dare to go there, I'ma get you so scared.
Ready for the film room? Yeah, you're on.
Afraid this ain't extreme. I'ma get you so scared. Gonna get your body shaking, wishing you could just wait. Here we go. Tonight all the monsters gonna dance. Coming to get ya. Tonight.
Well, you know what that means.
Coming to get ya. If you're only dreaming, why I hear you screaming. Tonight all the monsters gonna dance. Get ya. Coming to get ya.
Next Monday, October 28th, is a Power Monday. Class begins at 8:25. Students, make sure you're on time.
The late bus runs Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. It is for students who need to stay after school for credit recovery, tutoring, or ALEKS. If you need to sign up, make sure you do it before your 8th period.
If you are a junior who is interested in applying for the National Honor Society, make sure you stop by Mr. Ragland's room, D121, to pick up an application. They will be due in December.
Now let's see what La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica has been up to.
The Spanish Honor Society is basically a place where people who like Spanish and have taken at least one honor Spanish class, we do community service hours for our Spanish community.
And we just talked about some of the service activities that we're going to be doing, like we're going to Cheekwood in a couple weeks to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. And today we did some chalk drawings that are going to hang in the commons next week.
This year our goals are really to branch out and get our name out so more people join, and we want to help our community more than in the past. We want to do more service opportunities and just branch out and get more people involved.
Seniors and early graduates, make sure you're submitting your college offers to the counseling office throughout the year, including the offers you choose not to accept.
Keep an eye out as HOSA is selling treats until November 1st. You can contact either a HOSA member, Ms. Cole or Ms. Mangrum, to place an order.
Seniors, the volunteerism diploma will be awarded to students who have completed and logged 10 volunteer hours every semester. You can stop by the counseling office to submit and track your hours.
The volunteer diploma is a recognition that the state of Tennessee put into place a couple years ago, and it will show up as a symbol next to your name in the graduation program. In order to get the volunteer diploma, you need 10 hours of volunteer hours per semester, and this is for all your years in high school. Now, the exception is the senior class this year. They don't need to log any hours for their freshman year of high school because it didn't start until their sophomore year. Really, any volunteer hours that are in somewhat of an official capacity or that somebody can verify for you, and we are okay with you double dipping. So if you need volunteers hours for one organization, you can log them into our chart. So we have a Google form available for you guys to log your hours. You can either access it on a laptop in the counseling office, or you can scan the QR code and it'll take you to that Google form.
HOSA will be selling t-shirts to help raise money for the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation. Each shirt is $20.
STARS will be hosting a fundraiser starting next week on Thursday, October 31st. They will be selling pumpkins for $3 each, and you can decorate them at school for no additional cost.
Now an update on this week's arts.
Hi, I'm Erin Thompson.
And I'm Jesse Benalis. This is your Independence Arts segment.
Theatre is currently preparing for the upcoming One Act and Song Cycle on November 4th. We decided to take a look at how their preparations were coming along.
I am one of the people in the song cycle, which means that I come out and I sing after one of the scenes. I have a solo, it's called 5.5 minutes, and basically after the scene it was a guy and a girl, and the girl is talking to the guy about how she has this like hole in her life, and she wants him to kind of fill that void for her.
So basically this year we have a one act / song cycle performance that will be on November 4th. And so basically the one act is called Check Please. It's a one act play, and it's about like different people trying to find relationships all in like a restaurant setting. And so it's a bunch of different scenes showing different people's love stories.
The audience can expect, honestly, a really good time because the scenes are kind of fun and they're really different. There's a wide variety of everything that goes on. All of the songs are really different. There's a lot of different personalities that'll be coming out on the stage, and it'll just be really fun.
This past Saturday, band competed in the Music City Invitational. Let's find out how it went.
The contest we went to was the Music City Invitational. It's hosted by McGavick High School. It features, it was about 19 of bands across Middle Tennessee and Alabama and Kentucky.
In prelims, we won first in our class. We won best percussion, best visual, best music, best general effect, and then we made finals, and in finals we competed in Beat Summit.
I really liked being able to compete twice. First in the middle of the day and then later under the lights is really cool, and then also being able to spend a lot of time with friends.
That's it for this week's Arts.
See you next week.
French Club meets every Wednesday in Madam Carson's room, B119, from 3 to 4 p.m. They are always accepting new members and have fun French activities every week.
Mr. Ginter's biology classes have been working on a potato lab. Tim Banks has some more information on what exactly went down.
What are you teaching these people in this class?
This is for the kids to learn about how cells either absorb water or gain water. They're going to have to put one in fresh water, one in 2 pinches of salt, one in 5 pinches of salt. Let them soak for about 15 minutes, agitating with a toothpick. So if they weigh in before and after, they're going to find out that some of those cells lost water, some cells may stay the same, some cells may have gained water, and they're going to have to figure out why. So it's a little bit of thinking going on, but it's real world. You know, it's why you don't drink salt water. It's why grocery stores spray mist on their produce to do certain things. So they're going to have to figure it out.
Right.
And they have to calculate percent differences, and so a little bit of math, a little bit of science.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Liam, and right now we are putting salt and water in dishes with potatoes.
Why?
I actually don't really know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What's the objective of doing all this?
The objective is to predict the movement of H2O across semi-permeable membrane.
Okay. So are you having a fun time doing this activity?
Yes.
That is nice. That is nice. Thank you.
Seniors, do not forget to check outside the counseling office window for the correct spelling of your first and last name. If it is spelled incorrectly, please inform your counselor as soon as possible.
HOSA and the American Red Cross will be hosting a blood drive in the Aux Gym Friday, November 8th, from 1st to 6th period. Donating can save up to 3 lives. You can sign up during lunch.
Our AP United States history classes have been working on projects to highlight important social reforms.
This week in AP US History, Students did speeches about the reform movements in the 19th century.
Today in class, students presented on the antebellum reform movements that took place in this country, 1830s to 1850s roughly. They took on the personas of the major characters in each of the reform movements, from the temperance movement to abolitionists to prison reform movements, and it was just a time of intense reform, and the kids, the students would take on the characters of those involved in the various reform movements. It's a lot of fun to see them get up and just goof around a little bit, but be historically accurate at the same time.
I'm Dorothy Dix, and this is my partner, Louis Dwight, and we are angry.
I was prison and mental health reform, so I dressed up as Dorothy Dix, and it was a lot of fun, kind of taking on the character and, speaking about some different reform movements in the 1800s.
This has been Eli Litton with IHS News.
Students, remember to bring your Chromebook fully charged to school every day. If you forget, you can exchange your phone for a loaner Chromebook in the library and trade your phone back at the end of the day.
The Indy Summit Spring Hill JV ice hockey team is still recruiting players. All games are on the weekends at the Bridgestone Arena, and there is a 1 on-ice practice per week. Make sure to contact Joe Hogan at 262-325-6218 for more information.
Speaking of sports, let's see what's new this week.
Oh, hey Jack, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I think it's time. It's time.
Oh, any sports, week 9.
Neighbor ask where I came from, didn't see me on the scene. They was sell out the leashes, I'm too wild, boy, I'm free. They was signing all the deals, I was building my regime. They will make all the noise, I was mapping out the scheme.
Hey guys, it's bowling time. Tuesday we played Nolensville, and our girls won 24-3, and our guys lost 23-4. Thursday we played Brentwood, and we played absolutely magnificently. Here are the goods. Also, we got a player insight from Mason DeShiel on Vivian Gust for the cheer team. There it is.
Hey, I'm Vivian and I cheer at Indy. I've been cheering here at Indy for all my 4 years, and one thing that I love about it are the games on Friday nights, and I love the pep rallies too. I started cheering in middle school, and my sister's 3 years older than me, so I saw her cheering, and I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. So I started then, and I've been doing it ever since, and I've loved it. So I recently decided I'm going to Tennessee Tech, and I am super excited to hopefully be cheering there and to continue cheering on more of a collegiate level. So I am super looking forward to that. So football's wrapping up here, so that's super sad, but I'm looking forward to our comp season because we are doing a lot more advanced skills than we did last year, and we're going to place a lot higher this year at nationals and at state, so I am so excited to do that with some of my favorite people here. So make sure y'all come out tonight. It's senior night, and it's also pink out, and it's going to be awesome.
Now we got football for the last sport of the day. Last week we played Dixon County, and boy did we beat them. Beat them 41-0. Good job, boys. Tonight, we get to play Pearl Cone. It's senior night, and it's a pink out. So be there for our boys. Show respect.
Hey guys, Jack's back. I have the highlights from Dixon County, where Aaron was cranking out those push-ups in the student section, and Gabe Tiemann was demolishing defenses on the field. Here are the highlights.
Sweat and tears are running down our skin. We came to battle, came to fight, yeah, we came to win. Wings up, we're making our ascent to the clouds with the sound like a roaring lion. Feels like our time is now. It feels like we were born to be champions. We were born to be champions. We were born to be. We were born to have a name in the lights, 'cause we're taking a ride to the top, to the top. Born to be champions. We were born to be champions. Up on the throne, we're gonna take our place like the kings and the queens of the human race. The clock is ticking, there's no time to waste. Gotta hustle, flex a muscle, leaving dirt in their face. Feels like we're taking the crown. It feels like we were born to be champions. We were born to be champions. We were born to be. We were born to have a name in the lights, 'cause we're taking a ride to the top, to the top. Born to be champions. We were born to be. It feels like our time is now. It feels like It feels like we're taking the crown. It feels like we were born to be champions. We were born to be. We were born to be champions. We were born to be. We were born to have a name in the lights, 'cause we're taking a ride to the top, to the top. Born to be champions. We were born to be champions.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
It's time for a special announcement.
So nice of you to come on this date with me tonight. I know you're probably flustered, but what's that? Pink out tonight at the football game? Wear as much pink as you can? Well, as you can see, I'm already ready for it. What was that? Wheel of Indy? Next? This segment is over? It's not funny? It's not my fault that we couldn't think of anything to do. Oh my gosh. Dude, who put this background here? What is going on?
Ashley, come on, it's not that bad.
Yes, it is. It's too embarrassing.
It's not bad. Just come over here.
You said we had to wear our costumes.
Ashley, that is next Thursday.
Welcome back to Wheel of Indy.
This week we have a pop culture question. Let's go see what you guys said. Come on, Ashley.
What are you dressing up as for Halloween?
A jack in the box.
Well, I'm gonna dress up my dog as a firefighter.
I plan on dressing up as our very own Colonel Chuck Fields.
I'm gonna be an angel.
I'm gonna be a devil.
Oh my gosh, cute! What are you dressing up as this year for Halloween?
I'm riding my pet duck.
I haven't really decided yet. I'll probably put something together. I have a bunch of flannels, so maybe like a lumberjack kind of thing.
I'm gonna be a lumberjack. Wait, I don't get it. It's because my name is Jack Pianta. Haha, get it, guys? I'm funny.
Oh, see, Ash, that wasn't bad. Everyone loved your costume.
Really?
Yeah. That's it for this week, you guys.
We'll see you next.
Have a happy Halloween.
We hope to see you tonight at our last regular season home game.
Don't forget to wear pink tonight and have a great weekend, Indy Nation.
And as always,
we'll see you next Friday. On a roll!
I know, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Nikki just kind of found out that spiders only have 8 legs, and that's just kind of awkward. Pretty sure we all learned that in kindergarten.